What up, Click? It's Clips. And we're here with the inaugural, what will probably be the inaugural video on the channel. Part zero, in an essence, of my Timberwolves rebuild. Why the Timberwolves, you may ask? Well, you see my boy Karl Anthony Towns right here. He got the love of being on budget and finances. I don't know why budget and finances were what they picked. Timberwolves have no market, no budget, no finances, no salary cap. Well, every team has a salary cap, but they're a little small market team. But I love Karl Anthony Towns. He's probably one of the best shooters, not just at the center position, not just in the league right now, but of all time, efficiency wise. And he's just wasting his career away in let me move myself. He's just wasting his career away in Minnesota right now. So my first rebuild series that I'm gonna do on this channel ever, my first series that I'm gonna do on my channel ever, is saving Karl Anthony Towns. And that doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna win a championship on the Timberwolves. I'm gonna get to that later. But I'm gonna preface this. I'm not a Timberwolves fan. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Raptors fan. Those are my two teams. I like it. I follow everything the Knicks do. I follow everything the Raptors do. But Timberwolves, not so much. I'm not really I wasn't really following when they had KG. I wasn't really following when they were the whole Jimmy Butler saga that they had. That their first playoff run in a minute. I wasn't really a fan, but I am a fan of D'Angelo Russell. I'm a big fan of Cat, and it's within my best interest to help them boys. So, first of all, I'm gonna see how these settings work. This is pretty much my first time really diving into the My NBA features here. So I'm gonna turn off like the whole role playing style. I'm gonna turn on morale and chemistry though. I'm gonna turn off role playing for the most part. I'm gonna keep my advanced CBA rules. I don't want to do a custom roster, custom league. I don't want to customize salary cap, all that. I want, honestly, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna turn off fantasy draft just to see what it allows me to do. And we're not gonna do any of this. We're not gonna automate any of that. We're gonna have the play-in tournament, and we're gonna start in the regular season. This is not an online league. I might do an online league if I get to a certain point where I'll have enough people that want to do a fantasy league. If that's something people would be interested in, I'll try. But so we're gonna go with the official roster, and I want to be able to add injuries. I want to be able to add the injuries for this next season, and they don't do that automatically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the major ones. So Clay, I'm gonna injure Clay. I'm gonna injure Kawhi, and who else am I injuring? I don't know who I'm gonna injure. I'm gonna injure Clay and Kawhi for sure. They're going down. They're going down. Kawhi's going down for most of the year. Clay's going down until like December, January. Yeah, I'm a menace like that. I'm taking Clay's ACL away from him. but I am not sure what other major injuries I'm gonna have to do. I'm thinking I'll have to get Jamal Murray too. I don't think he's gonna be able to start the season either. So I'm gonna probably injure Jamal Murray until like November. I'm going to injure. I'm just looking at the teams, just thinking through injuries on the team that really affects my not resimming anything. My rebuild. Let me think. That's pretty much it. I'm injuring Clay, I'm injuring Kawhi, and I'm injuring Jamal Murray. Those are the three people that I'm going to injure starting in this league. So let's get to these minutes. I'm gonna play some games sometimes. This is gonna be this is not gonna be just some lazy sim. I'm taking control. I'm taking control of minutes, rotations, trades, whatnot. This is gonna be. I'm not gonna get into anything this episode. This is gonna be like a part 0. I'm not really gonna sim anything. I'm just gonna lay down some ground rules, give you guys some overlook of what my thoughts are before going into this. So my quarter length when I play the games are gonna be 10 minutes. I'm not gonna go into 12-minute quarters, and the sim minutes are gonna be 12. And I'm not gonna normalize minutes, but I am gonna normalize stats. I'm not gonna normalize the minutes because, of course, that's gonna make my quarter length match the simulated minutes. No. But I'm gonna normalize stats. I'm gonna turn on draft prospect storylines because I want all that extra action, and my playoff length is gonna be exactly the same. So I'm not gonna automate any of this stuff. I'm gonna keep all of these on. I'm gonna have my draft class quality right there. Now, salary expectations are weird in this game. You'll have a young player asking for obscene amounts of money just based on the fact that they're young. And I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna fix the salary issue that this game has. So I'm gonna try to find a good sample player that will be good for this. Wendell Carter Jr. might be a good one. Right now in the current NBA system, Wendell Carter Jr. as a free agent would ask for $23 million, which, let's look up Wendell Carter Jr.'s current NBA salary. Wendell Carter Jr. wants $23 million a year. In real life, the man is he's on a 4-year, $22 million deal. So the man's salary right now is $5.5 million. But based on his age alone, he wants $23 million a year, which is just not happening. So potential, we're gonna turn that down just a little bit, into 20-ish. We're gonna turn it to where the more clouded players want more money, which is a thing. And we're gonna make it to where some players will take their role into account, and bandwagoning and chip and not bandwagoning, but ring chasing into account. So like Melo will take a pay cut so he can go to the Lakers and win a ring with LeBron. Type stuff might happen. Um, minimum rating. Um, we're gonna lower this a little bit so that higher rated players want more money, and we're gonna make raise this a little bit so like we want players' skill to matter. And I think $19 million for Wendell Carter Jr. He's a young player. I think that that is a good baseline salary for him. So let's look at Joel Embiid. Let's look at Ben Simmons. That's reasonable for Ben Simmons. Let's look at Tyrese Maxey. That'd be interesting. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey, 13 million Embiid. That's interesting. I mean, that's acceptable for Tyrese Maxey. DiVincenzo. Yeah, these all look good. These all look good. Alonzo wanted 25 million. I can see that. Patrick Williams wanted 24 million. Is ridiculous, but I can also see it in the current NBA climate. I can honestly see it. K Love wanting 11 million. Yeah, I like these already. I like these. I like where my sliders are at for that. So, trade logic, all that is on. I'm not overriding anything. I'm not vetoing any trades. I'm not vetoing any trades. But sometimes I'm gonna turn trade frequency down. Whoa, I did not want to do that. I want to turn trade frequency down just to like 35, because sometimes the AI can go a little crazy with the trades. So for trade value, I want to change draft picks. So a contending team, I'm gonna have it to where they don't value picks at all. They don't care about their picks because they're a contending team. A rebuilding team is gonna care a lot about their picks because they need picks. That's what they need to rebuild. A selling team and a buying team, they're gonna want picks. A buying team in particular is gonna want picks because they want to make moves. So it's good to package picks with players. I'm put them about 100. I'm put a selling team about 100 too because if they're selling, they're gonna need picks too for those trades to sweeten those deals. So a lot of them net value. We're not gonna touch any of that. I just wanted to touch trades. I just wanted to touch trades, and we're gonna use roster injuries. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but we are gonna do that. And we're gonna play on Hall of Fame because that's just how I feel about it. So yeah, that's where we're at with these. We're gonna change the rules, and we're gonna go with, of course, the Minnesota rules. Now, we're gonna go with some of these draft classes. We're gonna go with the Chet Holmgren draft class in 2022. And I don't know how to navigate everything on this, so we're just gonna leave it. So we're just gonna take a look at our team. So right now I'm gonna kind of expound on some of the things I said earlier about my goal being to save Carlton Towns. We're gonna help these boys out. I'm gonna help D'Angelo out. My goal is I'm ending this series when this Minnesota Timberwolves team makes the playoffs and wins the championship. I don't plan on doing that in the first season. I don't plan on doing that, honestly, in the second season. Third season, we don't know. Free agency, We don't know. Two free agencies, man, a lot can happen in two free agencies. But I'm gonna be realistic about who would sign here. I'm gonna be realistic about the talent that we put on this team. I'm not trading for Devin Booker. That's probably never gonna happen in Minnesota. If it be, we know that, we know that Devin Booker wants to play with these guys in the future, and all three of them are actually free agents in 2024, I think. I don't know if Devin Booker has signed an extension. I can get to the Suns. Yeah, they're both free agents in 2024. So we don't know. It could happen. But I mean, for right now, I'm gonna preface some of the things I said earlier. I want to save these boys, and that honestly means Cat isn't untouchable. I am open to trading Cat from the Timberwolves. If it means I get good returns, I might consider it. The talent that I am most focused on building my team and my franchise around, unsurprisingly to a lot of you may be watching, not a lot of you may be watching, but some people that may watch this video or may come back and watch this video, Anthony Edwards. I want to build this team's future around Anthony Edwards, more so than Cat, because I'm gonna look at some stuff. But we got the potentials here. Edwards, I know they took potential to training camp, postseason training camps out of this game, so I can't really potential camp this guy because I'm pretty sure I watched some videos of my NBA. They took postseason camps out of the game, but I'm gonna put him through the paces. You know what I'm saying? I want this man to become a dog. You know what I'm saying? Last season, he's already bashed out. I mean, he's already bashed out. He's got 19 badges in the second season. And there's so many tabs. I can't remember where I'm going with this. Stats, career stats. Yes, last season the man averaged 19, 4, 3, 40% from the field, which is more needs work. 30% from three needs work, but he was a bucket. Some games he took over. Some games, what was his highs? I can't remember what his highs were. 42 points, rookie. Made 8 threes in a game last season. Come on. That man is a bucket. He can get buckets. So I'm moving things around here. We added Beverly. Is he gonna play a factor in this first season? No. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But the goal for this first season is to establish a culture and identity, and 2, make the playoffs. I want to make the playoffs with this core. I want to make the playoffs these three guys. I think that is possible in this first season. Trades may happen, but we're gonna see next time. I'm gonna end this right here. Next time we're gonna go through the coaching staff. They revamped it this year. They changed everything about the coaching system from 21. So we're gonna dive into the coaches, and we're gonna do some stuff, and we're gonna explore some potential trades that may happen, and we're gonna sim some games to see how they go with the team constructed as is. So I'll see y'all boys next time.